Paid ads is and will always be gas on the fire to what you're doing organically. With the agency, bro, I scaled that to making $40,000-$50,000 a month on my own, and that was all cash in my pocket. The way you see a lot of these young people buying supercars, they're getting destroyed on them, bro. Like, they're paying so much interest. They're just getting absolutely bent over backwards.
Welcome to the first episode, boys. Razmer and I are going to be interviewing some crazy people. We have a crazy guest today, Brez Scales.
Hello.
You've done many millions of dollars online. You are 21 years old.
21 years old.
And I already know Brez is one of my really good friends. Razmer is one of my really good friends too from the crypto world. And now we're collabing all of this and we're going to be interviewing some really cool people. And I think it'd be really cool if Brez introduced himself to Razmer. You guys kind of get to know each other.
We've met before. Remember? In LA?
I don't remember.
We did meet.
You guys met?
We met at Bank's crib, actually.
Oh, yeah?
We were hooping.
Remember?
He saw my jump shot.
I saw his jump shot. We were hooping and then we chilled in their living room and just...
Oh, yeah. The big house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I actually don't know your lore. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I kind of do. I've seen it in bits.
Yeah, but not in detail.
No.
You know, probably what majority of the viewers know.
Exactly.
Top of funnel viral stuff.
And I've seen a few of the vlogs because I'm doing them now. So you guys are both the inspo for it a little bit.
Appreciate it.
So, but yeah, the vlogs are tough. But how did you get into building your business, bro?
So, long story short, I got into online business when I was 15 years old or so. Yeah, 15. So freshman in high school. First thing I ever tried was trading. I was just super uneducated on the business world, hadn't been seeing it much, but just kind of threw myself into it as soon as I started to see a lot of it. So I tried trading, that didn't work. Then I tried crypto, that didn't work. Then I was in the NFT space for a while, that didn't work. And then...
Do you think trading is bullshit, by the way? Because I know...
Trading stocks.
Yeah, because I honestly for the longest time thought it's just a wash, but I feel I've seen it and it's real.
It's a tough conversation, and obviously I don't want to throw shade at trading, but I'm very
skeptical.
I'm a very big advocate for building some sort of skill set that's valuable to other people, and money will come with that. Trading is one of those things where you go out and sure, maybe you learn how to become a profitable trader in the next 2 years, and you can make money actively day trading. But I think your time would be much better spent going and allocating towards building some sort of skill set that can be valuable to other people that you can turn into a cash flowing business.
What made you want to start trading, by the way? What were you doing prior to being 15 years old, through off spawn until 15?
Fortnite, video games. I was a normal kid, I lived a very normal life up until the point I was 15, 16. But bro, trading is just so appealing to anyone who doesn't understand business. It's I can put money in and get more out.
What was that childhood thing? Bring us back to Brez before even getting introduced to trading. Did you grow up watching FaZe, GTA, the typical?
Yeah, of course. FaZe, bro, OG FaZe House, New York.
Okay.
I consumed all of that. But I was a gamer. I got into video games pretty early on.
Did you ever try to compete, make content? Because you're a
in
huge
Fortnite
content creator now.
Yeah, in Fortnite I did. I would make Fortnite montages. I think I got up to 1,000 subscribers on my Fortnite account.
Is that channel still up?
I don't think so. I think my actual channel now, that's at a little over 500,000, is that channel. I think I just moved it. I think I rebranded it.
Fortnite montages.
Or it might be the same channel that's attached to that one or something like that. But yeah, bro, I was a very normal kid. Played some sports, hung out with my friends, grew up in a good family. I don't have any sort of crazy story, upbringing story, but.
So you went trading. This is such a funny path. I feel it's such a
everyone's path.
It's everyone's path.
It's you try everything, but it was trading, crypto, NFTs, drop shipping, and then I started a clothing brand. Which with the clothing brand, I ended up doing multiple six figures. This is by the time I'm a senior.
Wait, can we talk about the e-com for a sec?
Yeah.
What was your experience with e-com? Because in my opinion, it was you know, I don't know when you did it, but when I was trying it in like 2020, let's
Yeah,
say,
2020,
it was
2021.
it was insane, bro. It
Like
was
you
like
were making money?
it was so much easier back then, bro. Like it wasn't as saturated, I would say. Have you had that similar experience? Because I think that was like the money glitch in like 2018, 2017 was e-com, and it kind
Yeah.
of got patched.
Because it was so like underdeveloped. You could literally
Yeah.
just launch a one product store and print with it versus now like drop shipping isn't really a thing where it's like you take a one product store from Alibaba, launch it and like run ads to it. It's more like you have to build a brand around a real product. Because skepticism is just at an all-time high compared then versus now. But for me, it was like I was trying to do it organic. So posting TikTok videos of my product and then just directing people to my website.
What was the product?
The first product I ever did was like these cool little lighters. They were like unique kind of lighters that threw like a big flame.
I remember like a dragon flame one on like TikTok.
It was that, bro.
Really?
It was that. Yes.
Wow.
That was the product. And I did like $200 in sales. And then my next product was like this little Christian bracelet and it had like a dumbbell on it. So for like gym people. And I did like $200 in sales again. And then I was like, okay, I want to make my own product. So I started a clothing brand. And long story short, over the next like year with that clothing brand, I ended up doing like multiple six figures in sales. And that's where I learned how to run ads, was by running ads for my brand.
Interesting.
What was
So
the brand called?
It's called Trader. Trader Clothing, yeah.
Okay. And was it like trading clothing? Like
No. So it was the whole like theme of it was kind of like a heartbreak type of like betrayal, like a dark kind of feeling to it. And I really got into like I don't know. I think building a streetwear brand like that is really about getting people to resonate with it and like telling a story rather than just like here's my product, buy it. And even now, like running a multi 7-figure agency, like I see that a lot with a lot of the clients we work with is like selling a product like that is really, really about getting people to resonate with more than just the product. Like they need to feel something. They need to feel like they're a part of something when buying from a brand. You know, like you're wearing that Balenciaga shirt because it's Balenciaga. It's hype. Like people think it's cool, you know? Like if it didn't have any sort of meaning or like feeling or aesthetic or like give you some sort of authority from wearing that, you wouldn't buy it, you know?
I feel like so many people try to do clothing brands and then running paid ads to a clothing brand. That's got to be like, is that not the worst business model of all time? Like, how do you have any margins? Like, you didn't did you profit off of it? Or
Yeah. So, I mean, that's what I realized, bro. Running my clothing brand, like the margins were horrible. Like I was probably making 15% profit and I was paying an agency to run my ads at the time. So I was watching what this agency was doing when my brand was doing like 50K a month and I was left with like 7K profit. I was watching them saying, what these guys are doing is not that hard and I'm paying them thousands of dollars a month. What if I just try to figure out how to do this on my own? So I fired that agency, started running my ads on my own, instantly improved my margin. And my first month ever doing it, I had the best month ever with my brand.
you never had like a bad first few weeks? Like it was like instant.
Bro, literally as soon as I started running my ads, instant results. Because I immediately understood. I have a very creative mind. And I think a lot of people don't realize that I have the mind of an entrepreneur, but also that very creative side to me. And I quickly realized that all running ads is about is the product, the creative, and telling some sort of story and getting people to emotionally resonate with your brand or with your product. So I understood that immediately and was able to be so profitable with my ads in my first ever month. And that's kind of when I just went like balls to the table and started blasting a bunch of money through the ad account and that's when I did like my first 6-figure month with my brand.
Walk us through that first like ad run. Cause like I'm not really familiar with like running ads. You like pick an audience you want to target on like these different social media platforms?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Like a lot of people think running ads is a lot more complicated than it is because when you log into the ads manager, it looks very overwhelming from the get-go. Like it looks like you're looking at like trying to fly a spaceship. But like when you actually spend a little time in it, you realize it's not as complicated as you think it is. And it's actually like really easy. But basically you have your campaign, your ad set, and then your ads. Campaign is where you just like structure, not really anything.
What's the best paid ads platform today in 2026? Is it still Meta or
Totally
is it
depends on the
TikTok?
product.
Okay.
Yeah, totally depends on the product. Because I mean, I could go on a tangent about that, but yeah, totally depends on the product. And then you have your ad set, which is where like you set up who you want to target, age ranges, location, etc. Nowadays, like with what Meta calls the Andromeda update, they made it basically where targeting is done more so on its own and your ad success is really dependent on just the creative and not the targeting. So like the strategy nowadays is literally just launch a broad campaign with good creatives and let like Meta find your ICP on its own.
So you learned to do all this to grow your clothing brand. And then you were like, oh, I'm really good at this. I'm going to start doing this for other clothing brands.
Exactly. Because I was trying to build a little bit of a personal brand too, at the same time as running my brand as like a kind of fashion, like brand owner creator, right? Like a Quan, Caprice, like those dudes. So I had like this network of other brand owners that were doing, 10, 20K a month.
How
Like
did you meet these guys?
just through Instagram group chats,
You were
joining
posting?
Discords, paid Discords. I bought a lot of like clothing brand owner Discords and shit. So I knew all these people and just started doing outreach to them like, yo, I'm running ads for my brand. Cause this was like in the streetwear clothing brand owner space, ads wasn't really a thing. No one was like, everyone had the creative mindset, but none of them had the business mindset. So when I brought this forward to them of like, yo, I can run ads for your brand, it was like a no brainer for them, especially since I was giving them the irresistible offer of only taking 10% of the revenue that I generated them. So it was super easy.
And you already had results, which is like such a slept on
Exactly.
aspect. I remember when I was trying to do my agency and I was like trying these things as you were. The hardest thing was getting somebody to bite without actually having a testimonial or not actually having experience. You
100%.
know you can do it. Like you've seen it, whatever, you know how to do it. But you can't get that first person to like deal with it. How do you get that first person, honestly? Because that's the hardest part.
So, I mean, what I tell a lot of my students, or like even in the YouTube videos I make about how to sign your first client, is it's all about just creating an offer that's so irresistible for that prospect. So whether it's like a free trial, whether it's only working off of performance-based pay, whether it's giving them some sort of free assets, like making a website for them, making creatives for them, because nowadays, like you have AI, you can make a website in minutes. So I tell a lot of my students, like, hey, when you have a warm lead and you're about to get on a sales call, make them a free website to really like show that prospect what you're capable of doing with them, like in real time, give them like proof, but also a lot of times it's like, give them a 2-week free trial, give them, free creative assets, tell them you'll work solely based off of the amount of money you generate them. Therefore, like if you make them 10,000, you only take 10% of the revenue you generate.
Right.
It's an irresistible offer.
And is it primarily offering paid ads agency? Because I'm interested in knowing if like paid ads is patched and is the new method UGC, organic, clipping, is that like replacing the kind of paid ads platforms?
No. I like to think of it like this. Paid ads is and will always be gas on the fire to what you're doing organically. Because when I first started running ads for my brand already had a little bit of an organic foundation from everything that I was running organic, like posting TikToks, posting reels, etc. And so it's like when you're posting organic content, you're bringing in like the top of funnel audience, like people are seeing your brand. They're like, oh, damn, that's dope. But they're not seeing it enough to actually like feel anything from seeing it and wanting to purchase, so that's where ads come into play, is retargeting those people that come from top of funnel and bringing them all the way down through the whole funnel until they're like nurtured enough to actually purchase,
When did you start your YouTube channel?
So I started my YouTube after I already had like 100K on TikTok. So
Okay.
like I had built up a good following on short form. And then,
And you were talking about your your like paid ads agency.
yeah, like short form, bro, I grew to like 50K by really just posting probably like 20 to 50K, somewhere in that range.
At this point.
Brez marketing.
So Brez Marketing ran ads for people. You were making TikTok content about your business.
Because I was just making TikTok content. Like, here's how I generated this brand, this amount of money, just trying to
Did you already have an offer?
getting more leads. No, I wasn't selling any sort of like coaching or anything. I was literally just trying to funnel more leads for my agency.
Did it work?
Yeah, because in the streetwear space, that was when like the starting a clothing brand thing was huge. So like people would see this and nobody had that business mindset of like running ads, like the back end of a business. So many people were coming to me when they would see like, damn, I was literally turning this amount of money into this much money, so it was like driving crazy lead flow to my DMs. And I got up to the point where I had like 40 clients.
How much were you making at that point before you started the YouTube?
When I was 19 years old, with the agency, before I even started YouTube, I was making like 40K a month.
Okay.
Is the personal brand the most important part of all of it? Like, was that the best decision? Because
That
the amount
was-
of leads it got you.
To go from 40K a month to making, what I'm making now, yes. But in the beginning, no, it was more about getting good at the skill set and then using outreach to get to that point. Because even if I would have started personal brand back then, like I wouldn't have really had anything that gave me like that wow factor of like, oh damn, this kid's really cool, I want to follow him, you know? So I think too many people misconstrued like, oh, build a personal brand, build a personal brand, build a personal brand, like right off the rip, rather than like getting to the point where you have something to actually like be interesting about, you know? Like you have what you're doing, you have what you're doing. People like that's the main core reason that people want to follow you is because like you have value you can provide to them and like you're an interesting character because you built something for yourself before posting content. You know, like that's what makes you interesting. People just want to post and build a personal brand, but like what makes you followable, you know?
What was the first YouTube video?
It was a tour of my apartment.
Okay, where were you living? What's like the story? I know at one point you were like in Arizona with other paid ad people.
No, so when I dropped out of college, I moved to Arizona kind of by myself. I knew like one person that I was working with online at this time.
So after high school, in high school you were like doing this ad stuff, right? You were already making money your senior year.
So summer going into college was when I started like the ad stuff.
Okay.
Because like spring of my senior year is when I started running ads for my own brand.
And you
then
wanted to go to college?
No, but I wasn't making enough yet where I could be like, fuck college. You know, like I wanted to kind of have a plan B, but also wanted my parents to not worry too much. So I only went to college for 2 months. And then, yeah, I dropped out, moved to Arizona.
Was the first YouTube video ass?
Yeah, it wasn't good, but it still got some decent views because I had like that short form following. So I was like, damn, I got to go hard on YouTube. I remember Pierre and Fredo were in my ear like, bro, get consistent on YouTube. And then from that day on out, I posted like once every 5 days.
I think that's the hardest thing in social media today is like you have all these people who know you from short form. How do you convert them to long form? And your YouTube videos actually do insane numbers, both of y'all. So how do you, like, what's like the method for that?
I would say people knowing that they're getting something in the long form content that they don't get in short form content, you know, like even I noticed like, I bought my Cullinan. I was like, okay, I'm not going to post this on short form until the YouTube video's out, you know? So like I posted the YouTube video first. People on short form, people on my whole platform, they didn't even know that I bought a Cullinan yet. And then they see a YouTube video, he bought a Cullinan. They click straight to that, you know, because sometimes if I would have posted that prior to posting that on YouTube, people would have watched like the short form videos and been like, oh, damn, he bought a Cullinan. That's dope. And then they would have saw the YouTube video and been like, oh, watch that.
That's actually really good advice.
Yeah, I mean, you jumped from you started the YouTube channel when, like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's like the first time you like popped up on my stuff. I remember seeing this video that you were like, you made 100K and you can't sleep or something.
Bro, that video went stupid.
Yeah,
I was literally watching that video back last night. That's crazy.
Really?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bring that up.
Yeah, it was like your room was like red.
I was just trying to like, take some inspo from like some of my old videos because people really, really like those old style. So I was trying to just like get a little like late night inspo of like, okay, what made this video really go? What made people really fuck with this video?
What made it really go? Like, how did you really pop off so much? Because you were just talking to the camera.
Yeah, I think people just resonated with me so much. Like, I think I did a really good job of just showing people like, guys, I'm no different than you. Like, I'm just a kid that figured it out. Like, I put in the work and just figured it out, and here I am.
Do you think your videos now aren't that?
No, I think they are, but I think they've lost maybe a little bit of that, like, same feeling just because of, like, the cameraman type of stuff. But, like, obviously at scale, that's what I need to do. But my whole goal with YouTube is really just to make videos that, like, I mean, I was talking about this on a podcast the other day. Like, when I was in that phase where I was trying business model, failing, like, what kept me going was a lot of the people that I watched on YouTube, you know? And it's funny because I actually shouted you out in that part of the podcast because I used to watch your shit.
Oh.
And, yeah, what kept me going was like seeing the people that were doing it. And I was able to realize I was no different from those people. So now it's like a big motivator for me and doing content is like, I want to be one of those people to the kids that are in the position I was once in, you know, like I want to just make content and get people to understand they're no different from me. They can do it for themselves too. And like give them the inspiration, the motivation and the wisdom to go and do that for themselves.
So you have any questions off that?
I'm listening.
Okay.
Awesome, yeah.
You launch this YouTube channel, it blows up a little bit. You have this Brez marketing agency doing really well. And then I think that next step, if I'm not wrong, was launching like this info offer and teaching people how to do what you do. And why do that?
So, I mean, my personal brand grew to a size where I obviously had a lot of eyeballs on me. And I think with that just came a lot of people aspiring to do what I was doing, which, you know, led a lot of people into my DMs, into my comments, like wanting to learn how to do the same thing I was doing. But also from the agency, it got to a point where I couldn't really sustain the workload anymore myself. And I wasn't smart enough yet to go the full route of like building out this full blown agency. Like that was in the process, but it was also like a lot of brand owners hitting me up saying, yo, I just want to learn how to do this myself like you did. So with that came like the idea of like, damn, what if I just teach people how to do it themselves? Whether it's people that want to learn how to do it for other brands or whether it's people who want to learn how to do it for themselves. So we launched like an original, just like small group, like 10 people. We only let 10 people in. It was just how to run ads for clothing brands. So it was a mix of like brand owners and a mix of people wanting to run ads for other brands. And a lot of those people I'm still in touch with, and a lot of them are pretty successful. One of them is now my business partner, Mason, who you've met of my agency, Brand Lab. So he went from like being a student to now he's like my full-time partner for the past year and a half, which is pretty dope. And then a lot of those other people are doing 5 figures a month. One's doing 6 figures a month with his agency. So,
no, I mean, for context, you know, I kind of took the same path of like watching YouTube and like trying out a ton of different stuff. And I bought many courses. And it was actually like Iman's course, and we're going on Monday to go meet Iman, so that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Did all of us get Iman's course?
I did.
I got it. I got it in like college. Oh, that's funny.
I never bought it.
Damn.
Not Iman's. A lot of like in my clothing brand phase, I was buying like a lot of clothing brand Discords and shit. Like,
AMR. How much was that first offer that you were doing?
how much did we sell it for? Bro, I think like $500. And it was just like a little community with like a call a week, bunch of course modules, and like I was just talking to these people pretty personally.
How do you figure out how to price the course, like in your opinion? Like the value you bring can be so immense, but inevitably not everyone's going to actually follow it and pursue it. So it's like kind of a weird thing.
I mean, I think about that like in potion. Some people made like 8 figs.
yeah. $20 a month.
$20 a month. I mean, it's tough to say. I think it really just depends on the value stack and what they're getting, as well as it's different at different levels. Because at a higher level, like I am now, like I've paid people $10K for one meeting, you know, like an hour of their time. Wow. Which like for me, it's like, I don't need to consume a shit ton of information. I just need to ask someone who's in the position I want to be a couple of questions that change the game for me. Wow. You know, like a couple of questions can be huge for me.
Can you explain, like, if you want to say who it is or what type of person, what would you ask?
Bro, I paid $60,000 for some calls with Jordan Welch, and it changed my life.
See, like couple.
You could have met him. You're orangey, bro. You could have met Jordan Welch.
Nah, bro, but like we ended up becoming friends. But that $60,000 was the best I've ever made.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
No, bro. I think a lot of the game, especially at a higher level, is just about who you know and who's willing to answer questions for you, who's willing to give you advice. Like, bro, even our relationship, there's a lot of stuff we've went back and forth on that. It's like obviously we're not paying each other. We're best friends, but like simple questions I can ask him that he knows the answer to, simple questions he can ask me that I know the answer to, and it is like a huge shift for either one of us, you know? So I think a lot of the game is just like who you know and like your network. And like I'm sure even when we go, you know, on Monday and Tuesday to the mastermind we're going to, there's going to be a lot of people there that we can talk to and get a lot of value from.
Like, what are you asking? Like, I really like, because like I ask ChatGPT everything and it's pretty good. So like, what are you getting out of like the 10K meeting or whatever? I mean,
bro, for example, one of the more recent ones that I paid for was $10K to just like a month-long access to this dude's like mastermind group. And I was really in the trenches, like with my business partner, trying to figure out how we make our product better for like my education company. So like, how do we deliver even more on the service to these students who are buying it? And it was like, I need to learn from someone who's been in this game for 10 years of running, you know, education company, like, what does the structure of his program for his students look like? So it was as simple as just like paying 10K, asking a couple of questions, and like, boom, okay, I know what I need to do now. I just got to go do it.
Nice.
Like, I know how to structure this so it can be super easy to navigate through for my students so they can get the best results possible. So it was just like a couple questions. Boom, I know the changes I need to make. Like, I'm going to go and make them. So
That's a good, yeah, that makes sense actually.
yeah.
Because people control it. You know, have you seen Patrick Bet David? He has like
I know that name.
the screenshot circles because he has like a listing. Like if you want to meet with him for like 30 minutes, it's like 60 grand or something insane.
Yeah.
And people clown him. But I guess.
But like, if you were offered with the opportunity to sit down with Elon Musk for an hour and have dinner for 100 grand, would you do it? You would do it, bro.
You would do it.
Really? I guess I would have to, right? Yeah, I guess I would. Okay, that makes sense.
Like,
Bro, these
I don't
people
know.
become like your friends too. Like, you know, I paid Jordan that money, but like we actually like have a relationship now, right? Like,
where like you could hit him up with
Right,
a question
right.
anytime and he'd
if I
answer,
paid
you know?
Elon for a dinner for an hour and a half, I think I could make him like me an hour
Elon, if he wants 500K, would you do it?
for an hour and a half dinner. I would think about it. Yeah.
Holy
I would think about that. 'Cause,
What?
like,
500,000 or Jay-Z, dinner with Jay-Z. That's like the
500K.
yeah. Okay.
For me,
Yeah.
me personally.
I don't know. But
Wow.
that's something I was actually talking on the last podcast about was I need to be much more proactive in trying to meet people. I'm a very like kind of closed off to myself person. And I just like when I'm at home, I'm at home. I sit in the crib. I don't really like,
Yeah.
I don't DM other people. I don't talk to people. Like if people reach out to me, I respond, but I don't reach out to them. And I think I realized like the dude that I filmed the podcast with the other day, we were talking for like an hour after the pod off camera. And he really opened my eyes to like how important that is to like try to put myself out there more and just meet more people. Cause who you know is everything, bro.
What are the
Really
goals
is.
now? Because like for context, now you're like this honestly giga huge YouTuber. Like you're probably like, you know, Tanner Fox of our generation, right? And like you have this huge audience, cars, lifestyle, everything. Like you're really popping on socials. Then like the whole thing with that is to keep growing the brand, but it's also like leading to your other businesses, which is like your education company, teaching people like how to do what you did. You're starting like Candy now. You're doing an app, right? I saw that like an ads app. Like, what are you working on? Like, what are the goals? Monetary, life?
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously I have like my 4 businesses,
Okay.
my agency. The goal with that is just continue to scale that over time with the
Does that
brand
really
I've
still
built.
interest you?
Yeah, I really still do enjoy it. I mean, I'm not as obviously in the trenches
Yeah.
with it as I once was. Like I've got that pretty automated when I want it to be. But bro, like my goal with that is probably to exit that one day. But I think
Have you
Not any-
talked to that about?
I've had offers.
Okay.
How do you exit an agency where like so many of the leads come from your personal brand?
You could ask me the same question. Same thing. With
Right. Yeah. I guess
Yeah,
they're gonna-
I mean, it's kind of like you're selling that booklet of clients,
Right.
no?
Mm.
So it's like someone sees like, okay, if I get these clients, like I can make a lot of money, you know? And it's like, for me too, with my personal brand attached to it, it'd probably almost be like a play, kind of like, I don't know if you know Jimmy with Creators Corner, where he sold, but like he's still involved.
Yeah, it's like
you
an
know?
equal hire.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure they would probably like in the contract would be like, okay, you still have to be involved for the next year, 2 years. But I've had 7-figure offers. Like I've had, you know, good offers where like, damn, that's a lot of cash to put in my pocket. But I don't want to sell it anytime soon just because I think there's so much more to be done there, especially with how much my partner Mason has been cooking up recently. Like we're a very boutique style agency now where we only have a few clients and we work very closely with them. And I think a lot of the brands that we have now as clients, we can take really, really far. And I think there's a lot more room to sign some bigger clients too. Like we've had some pretty dope conversations in the past month with some different brands and stuff. And I think it's only a matter of time before like it really catches up and that's making a lot of money and a big cash flowing asset for me. But other than that, I mean, obviously I have Ad Level, which is my new software we've been working on that runs ads for you.
Okay.
And then I have the education company, and then Trenchies.
All these companies, there's like one thing I see in common. You have the ad agency, you have Mason, you have Pierre for the education, you have Fredo for the trenchies. I'm assuming you have some for the app stuff.
Here.
How important are like partners and like why? Why do
It's
it?
everything, bro.
It's like, for example, for Potion, I never had a partner. I wanted everything to myself. And like it ended up working out. Eventually, I had cash so I could just hire people, right? But why the partner route?
I mean, it never always was like that. With the agency, bro, I scaled that to making $40,000-$50,000 a month on my own, and that was all cash in my pocket. But I realized in order to scale to the next level, I needed more hands on deck, and I needed people who were better at doing certain tasks inside of that agency than I am, because there's always going to be people who can do this better, do this better. I have my own skill set. I can't be a perfectionist at everything. And I have to set my ego aside and realize that and be able to bring other people on to take the business further than what I can take it on. So that's like where Mason came in. It came down to the point where it was like, shit, I can't fulfill all these clients on my own anymore. I need to bring more hands on deck. I need to bring like more knowledge on deck, and I need help taking this to the next level. So that's where he came into play. With the education company, that kind of just happened with Pierre naturally. Obviously, like fulfilling for all of these students, like is a big thing. Like I want to give them the best value I possibly can. So having the right people on board with that team is a big deal. And I think that team is a lot bigger than most people realize too, with all the coaches and stuff I have inside of the program. Like
how much you spend a month on your
coaches,
on your employees? Yeah. Staff, team,
bro. Multi six figures right now.
Really?
Yeah.
This is like including ads and stuff. You guys run ads?
Yeah.
Okay.
Run ads. Yeah. Like the expenses are, people think that that's just all profit. Like, bro, if you want to build a really good fucking product in the education company space, like you got to spend a lot of money.
But what are you spending 6 figures on? Like kind of break this down.
Well, I mean, obviously you have like
Clipping? Is that that's my
well, no,
biggest
I wouldn't
thoughts.
even
Okay.
consider that as an expense to that. But obviously I have like a partner. He takes his cut for the work he does. Yeah. We've got people on the back end, building funnels. We've got obviously like the sales team and stuff too. Then a lot of the money goes into the coaches. And yeah, like the staff, aside from that, to just keep everything operating. Or like we're about to do an event in the next month or so. That'll probably be like 30, 40, 50 grand, depending on what we do when they're out here. But
Like you're going to bring your students out here to Miami?
we do a quarterly challenge. So every quarter, 4 times a year,
Yeah.
top 10 performing students come out here. And we just have like a crazy lit weekend. Like last time we did like a yacht. We went to like crazy backroom dinner. We went to the club. Like do like cool shit.
Right,
Like
right,
a lot of these kids, they're at the point in their business journey where they're sitting in their room doing nothing but grinding. Like I got hella respect for that because that was me at one point. So
How many stories do you have of people who buy this and don't go through with it? Because for context, I bought many courses where I just didn't do it. Like I bought, Tom Cruise, the Section 8 course.
He has a course?
Yeah, you know who that is? Not like the actor.
Okay. Oh,
The Section 8 guy.
I don't, bro. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Do you know?
yeah, of
Okay.
course.
I bought his course. I didn't do shit with it.
And I'm sure his course is really good.
Maybe,
It's just
yeah.
you didn't take initiative.
Right.
Yeah.
You get a lot of these?
I mean, of course, bro.
Right.
Like a lot of people see Brez Scales online. It looks all flashy. And then, they come down to the point where they're like, damn, I want to make this investment. And then like a week goes by and they haven't done shit.
Like,
So
do you think there's like a why? Why do you think that happens?
I think it's just limiting beliefs, bro. But I think a lot of the
They
problem.
listen to themselves. Like you would think that like
So we realized like, okay, there's people doing that. We need to do the best of our ability we can to not let these people do that. So like I hired accountability coaches. So every single person that joins my program gets a specific designed or specific designated accountability coach that checks in on them every single day to make sure
Pretty
they're
good.
doing the shit that they need to do. And they have to like submit proof that they're doing it to their accountability coach. And if not, the accountability coach gets on their ass about it. So
damn, you should buy this.
we've got like that to like really hold students accountable. That way we know like, okay, when someone doesn't do the work, it's not on us. Like we're doing the best of our ability to make sure like these students are doing what they should be doing. But I think it comes down to just mindset, bro. Like so many of these people get into it with the wrong mindset, just thinking that shit's going to happen overnight, not understanding that it takes time.
What's the
And-
craziest success story?
Got a 15-year-old making 6 figures a month.
Wow.
That one's, I mean, I have people making more than that, but like he's 15, bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like, bro, literally in the call the other day that I was hosting, he was talking about how he's going to buy a Lambo
Damn.
and pull up to school in a fucking Lambo he doesn't even have his license yet. So like when he turns 16, he's about to buy one.
Well, that's a crazy purchase, bro. I'm not gonna lie. For 15, what's your philosophy on investing? This is something that I trade. And it's so important to like. For me, like I hit big trades recently. I'm pulling them off chain. I'm getting them in my bank. I'm diversifying. And I think a lot of people want to double down, and keep risking. What do you do?
Yeah, for context, by the way, he had like $8,000 like 2 years ago.
Something like that, or like
Yeah, and he was making like these
2.5 years
videos
ago.
that went like pretty viral, and then Frank and Thread Guy like really liked him, so they asked him to move in. He ran up his bag to like 50K, turned that into like 500K off Trump.
Yeah, I just hit a few licks, bro.
Yeah.
$500,000 on Trump. That was my biggest one, and then now Hyperliquid is
Yeah, he just
like
made like
almost 400.
400K last week. Yeah.
Disgusting.
Good shit.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But we're taking it off chain, bro.
Yeah, no, I think that's smart, bro. Like for me, my look on it is like, okay, I'm building these businesses that are cash flowing assets. Now, obviously I take a lot of that money and, I enjoy life a little bit. I travel, buy cars, watches, whatever.
Yeah,
And
how much
that
are you spending a month?
depends on the month.
This month?
Should we look?
Yeah.
This Amex is gonna
But-
be nasty.
For me, it's taking a lot of my money and just putting it into like the S&P 500, let it sit there and just make money for me.
So you
know,
don't
it's
even
like,
pick like Micron, and you don't even pick stuff.
no, it's
Okay.
just like ETFs pretty much
Nice.
and like some bigger tech stocks. But for me, my look on it is like, bro, get really good at a skill set that you can use to build a cash flowing business. Take that cash flow from the business and put that into assets that can just make you money over time passively.
Yeah. No, cash flow mogs trading.
Yeah.
Like not having to sell assets to live is the best.
How do I do this? I know there's a way to see all transactions.
How much have you spent this month?
I spend like on just in general or
Yeah, in your life.
including my lifestyle,
Well, yeah.
not including taxes.
Yeah, not including taxes.
Ah, fuck, dude. I just copped this Rolly from Maine.
Okay, that doesn't really count.
Okay,
That's
okay.
that's like an
I
app
don't want to say, bro, it's actually bad, but I spend like almost 20 a month on clipping every month.
on just clipping.
Yeah.
That's like
That's actually not even that much, though, compared to some people. Like,
Yeah.
I'm assuming you spend more than that, right? Like,
not really.
really? Okay.
No.
Yeah.
That's like a good investment though,
I know.
Like you're building your personal brand,
Yeah.
gets you indoors.
You got the
like,
organic shit going. Yeah, I feel that.
Bro, I don't know how to look at my spending summary. I forgot how to do this. But I'm actually really curious.
Sorry, you just do like a TLDR.
Oh, I think I got
You
it.
got it.
Okay, last month.
We'll call this out.
Why? Oh.
Last month, 300,000.
What? You spent $300K in a month?
Month before,
my God.
the month before that, 400.
What?
Is that when we went to Japan?
Month before that, 500,000.
This is like including employees, though. Like, what is this including?
Not the month of. No, not the month of May.
So what does that include?
Some of that includes employees. For April and March, like March when I spent $500,000, some of that includes employees.
What does that include?
But then I restructured the way my businesses are ran so that it doesn't come out of this account. And as of May, 300K. That's not.
What did you spend it on, dude? I actually don't
Dude,
get this.
I couldn't even tell you.
That's how that's
Some of that like might be employees that come out of this account, but
What do you mean you couldn't tell me? Like, what does that even mean?
in May I bought this in May, so that's over half of it.
Oh my god. Okay. That makes sense.
Then I mean like cars.
Like, do you like take private jets or like what's the?
No, I don't really fly private. I have like before,
Okay.
but not really.
You don't fly economy.
I mean, I fly first class.
Okay.
This dude made me fly economy when we flew back from Hawaii,
That's
and I was
valid. What's like?
actually I flew econ. You would be proud. I flew economy the other day,
there you go.
a couple weeks ago,
Where to?
back from Canada.
Okay, 3 hours, Montreal.
If you're flying to Hawaii, like, what would you look at and be like, "Fuck that! I'm not paying that for first. I'm going."
Dude, I was looking at this. This is
Yeah.
a real scenario. We were sitting in Tokyo and we were looking at the flights. It was like $8,000. And I was looking like, nah, it's looking like not worth it. He's like, yeah, no, fuck it. So
Oh wow, okay.
8 grand was good enough for him to come back here.
Nice.
First class was shit, by the way. United.
You're being frugal. It's good.
But I don't know. I hate flying economy. I just hate being in a position where I feel broke.
That's what it is. Wow. I would guess that you like, I don't know, like Clav, if you saw this, like he was flying economy and someone like clip farmed him and like, is it that like you don't want to be like
No, I don't
spotted?
think anyone would actually care.
No, I don't think so.
For me,
Like
it's
even
okay.
I posted my own video
Yeah.
sitting in economy with this. I was like,
I
oh,
literally did that.
Richard Mille. Yeah, I saw that. That was funny.
For me, it's more like I'm just tall as shit. It's uncomfortable, but I fly economy if it's like short. But we're going.
I mean, if
we're going first class,
yeah,
pretty far, like 7 hours. Crazy.
yeah, like that. I'm not sitting in economy, bro.
That's a proper business trip, bro.
Like I'm very about okay. I've worked hard for my money. Like I want to, enjoy like the reward that comes with that.
What are the
One of the
craziest-
things that I really value is not flying in economy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What are the craziest things you bought?
Craziest things I bought. I mean, a lot of cars.
Okay. Like what? What's the most you spent on one car?
800,000
On what?
SVR.
Can you explain the deal structure of like when you acquire these cars? Like what is the agreement that you're making? Like
Yeah,
you don't
real-
buy them outright, do you? Like
Yeah. No.
it's like what's the yeah?
It's like the way that you see a lot of these young people buying supercars, they're getting destroyed on them, bro. Like they're paying so much interest. They're just getting absolutely bent over backwards when they buy these cars because nobody knows like how to actually look at a deal and know if it makes sense. The way I'm buying a lot of these cars, some I've bought cash, some I've financed. A lot of the more expensive ones, I don't have much credit, so it's hard to get approved for an $800,000 car to finance it. So it's like a lease to own structure where it's basically you're financing it. Over time, you're making payments, but it's also written under your business to where you can write majority of it off.
Oh shit! What kind of car does it have to be to write it off? Like doesn't it have to be like
If it's structured in that way, no,
oh okay
nothing.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's sick.
I
Why do you get so many though? Like you can only drive one at a time.
mean, I only have 2 now.
Oh okay.
I sold a lot of them.
Nice.
Well, I technically have one.
What percent is it like enjoyment and what percent is it like content?
50-50.
Yeah, I was gonna
I'd
say me too.
Yeah, 50-50.
Me too.
Because like even right now, like I haven't even driven my Porsche in like 2 weeks probably. But like I still love that car.
Right.
And it would crush my soul to have to get rid of it.
Right,
you know?
right.
But yeah, I would say like 50-50.
When you buy these cars, are you thinking about the content you're gonna make? Yeah.
Yeah, of course,
Okay.
of course. Like the SVR, bro, like I knew that car was gonna go crazy with content.
Mm.
Like you don't see that car anywhere. So that's why you always see me buying like unique ass cars too that you don't see anywhere else.
Yeah.
The Mansory G-Wagon, the Rolls, SVR.
That's really that
Aventador.
propelled you into becoming this huge content creator was like the car.
Yeah, that was like a big foundation of it was like the cars.
How fucked do you get when you crash them? Like what happens?
I forgot about you
Bro.
like crashed a lot of your cars.
Yeah, with the Aventador, when I crashed that, I got really fucked because the other dude didn't have insurance. So like I never got a check for the diminished value because that car depreciated a lot since it has an accident now. And I didn't get a check to cover that diminished value.
What was the diminished value? Like how much you lose?
Probably 80 grand.
And he hit you?
Yeah.
The views you got were definitely
Yeah, the views I got were worth it because that was really viral.
right.
Yeah, that was really viral. And then the M3, that was another one that I got rear-ended.
That was your first supercar that Aventador? That red one?
Do you consider a Urus? I had a Urus before
Oh,
that. So,
yeah, that's pretty cool.
yeah. But
You have any supercars ever?
Dude, no.
Oh, okay.
you care about cars or no?
I like cars, but I'm not like into them that much.
Yeah, some
live in
people
New
just
York
don't
City,
care.
Luxury SUV, like I like.
You live in New York now?
No, I lived in LA, now I'm in New York, yes.
Oh, shit. I didn't know you were in New York now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've even found myself a little more like not caring as much about cars because at one point I had so many cars in my driveway, I couldn't even like get to them all. You know, now I only have 2 cars. I kind of like it that way. It's like I have one daily, one fun ass, cool ass car. I mean, I'm at a point now where I feel like I've financially matured a little bit as time has gone on. So I want to save my money a little more, invest my money, but I've also really enjoyed buying watches.
Yeah, give us your portfolio breakdown, like percentages wise.
Crypto.
Oh,
Zero.
Bitcoin?
Really?
Zero.
No,
Damn, that's
Yeah.
not 1%. No Bitcoin.
he's a genius,
Zero
bro.
crypto.
He's brilliant. This is
Are
amazing.
you ever gonna get? I thought you wanted Bitcoin.
Maybe.
Just get like one
Yeah,
Bitcoin,
get
bro.
Bitcoin.
Get like one right now. It's like,
Yeah.
Hyperliquid? Nothing.
No.
ooh, no hype. But honestly, you know what's funny is hype is like the most outperforming one.
Yeah.
And like Dell, Micron, like every stock that's big is like up way more than hype.
I know.
So it's like crypto just sucks right now, bro.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But-
So how deep are you in stocks? Like percentage of your net worth?
80%.
Oh shit.
That's pretty good.
Oh, you're fucking
Like,
you're
bro,
breaded, bro. Because you have hella
know
other.
how much I have in my bank account right now?
You're free to share.
Not much. Like I don't keep
Not
hardly
much.
anything in my account. Like I don't keep anything liquid. I have $67,000 liquid right
Wow.
now.
That's not much.
That's all I keep.
You're that's not much.
Well, bro, compared to like,
Yeah.
He's spending
like,
$300 a month, so it's
Right.
like that's actually insane.
I literally keep like nothing liquid in my bank account.
Mm.
It all just either like goes back into the business or it goes into investments or it's
Sick.
spent.
Yeah.
So 80% stocks and then the rest like cars, watches. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like,
Well, no. 80% of my net worth.
right.
I wouldn't say 80% of my cash flow goes into stocks.
Yeah.
But 80% of my net
Yeah.
worth right now is probably in stocks.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty much like the same. I'm like 70% stocks, 10% real estate, and then like the rest is like cars and watches.
Do you have real estate?
No.
Mm.
I'm always like,
It's not worth it.
yeah, it's like, bro, everyone makes it out to be
The
something
biggest pile.
crazy and like, why don't you own a house yet? Millionaire, but doesn't buy land. Like,
Yeah, no.
bro, then you got to worry about it. You got to think about it. Like,
Yeah.
you have to maintain it. Like, why can't I just put my money in the S&P 500 where I don't have to do anything? It goes up.
Yeah.
It's like a boomer trade. Like the trade is over.
I see the value when you buy it cash, but I have 5 properties that have mortgages on them, and like I cash like $200 on them. But like I rather
Bro,
just
my stock portfolio is up like 34% in the past year.
yeah.
What
Wow.
No, but it's been
property
a
is going to
crazy-
beat
It's been
that?
a crazy outlier.
It has, but even if it was up 10%, like
Right.
is real estate going to beat that? I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe if it's the right house, but
Yeah.
it's a lot more that goes into it. Finding the right house.
Yeah, I think when you buy these properties like cash and like you're able to have like millions of bucks in them, they can make you a lot of money, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
people I think make it.
Why do you guys live in Miami? Why do you choose Miami? Every time I come here, I'm like,
You don't like it?
I think it's behind New York and LA, like for
It's
sure,
like the party scene.
like definitively. No,
No.
it's because I party.
Yeah, you're like at the party scene. Right?
Okay.
You're just like here to like have fun, right? You're not here to
Oh, in Miami.
Yeah.
So you're saying if you come, like I'm coming on a trip, so I'm partying.
Right,
Okay,
right.
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Yeah.
valid.
Like if you came here like locked in, like not in Brickell and just like worked and like had a normal day,
Mm.
you know.
I think it's a good hub too. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people come here, so it's good to meet people. But yeah, I think people misconstrue Miami because when they come here, they're living like that
Right.
party lifestyle, but they don't realize like the lifestyle you can live in Miami if you actually live here.
Yeah.
You know, like for
Right.
me, when I first moved here, I lived in Brickell and that shit was ass. I moved out after 2 months and then I moved to a house in North Beach, lived there for a year and like lived a very peaceful lifestyle. And now I live somewhere else.
Nice.
But yeah, I live like, him and I both like very balanced life. Like we don't really go out.
You fear Miami forever.
No, I wouldn't want to raise kids here.
Where to?
I love Florida.
Okay.
But, I don't know. I feel like at some point in my life, I'd like to experience living in California. The only problem is all the liberals and
Texas?
taxes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I would love like California's peak, bro. Peak, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't offend anyone.
No, I'm from California and I'm not liberal, but it's just funny to hear that because like I still think California is the best. It doesn't. It's not like a. It's not a. It's not a
beautiful
downside
there.
for me. Yeah.
The weather there is amazing. Like it's
Yeah.
just a vibe there. Taxes.
Taxes.
So many idiots there.
Yeah. What's
There's a lot of idiots in my.
It's actually really hard to afford a house in LA these days, bro. Like, it's
Yeah.
fucked.
expensive.
Um,
Any big city is expensive. Even here is like crazy, bro.
yeah. Can I ask? Because I feel like I also kind of like had a hair ascension that's on the way. Can you please explain this? I've literally like heard this come up of like, what the fuck did Brez do? Like I've heard like friends saying this,
Yeah.
and you had like. Did you have a hair transplant? Like
No,
because your hair was like so much worse than it is now. It's crazy.
So, my shit was going, bro. Like my shit was going quick. I was about to go bald, and then I went to.
And
the
how old are you?
dermatologist. 20.
Oh,
Well, I'm 21 now, but like
Holy- okay.
I was 20 when I went to the dermatologist. It was like,
I'm 26. I'm ugh.
yeah, damn, you're old.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I started taking finasteride minoxidil topical serum. So not the pill, but like the serum you put in your hair before bed.
Put this on TikTok shop.
They did this the other day on the stream. It's got like 40K likes. Me like shilling some product that I wasn't even talking about.
Wow.
Remember when they did that to you with the Drizzlicious?
Yeah, we were eating some cookies and they clipped it, and like the guy got like a shit ton of sales
Wow.
on TikTok shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, finasteride minoxidil topical serum.
You know what happens with the finasteride, and for me, I've experienced this, but
You get ED.
I don't have ED, but it's definitely like not the same, right? Like, is that just me? You don't
I
notice?
mean, I take
No, his is
topical
fine.
stuff.
Topical?
This is good.
Okay.
That shit works.
Hold on. No, but every time you look at finasteride TikTok, a whole comments is like, I took finasteride and I got depression and
I think people just be yapping, bro.
Yeah.
My shit works fine. My hair's back. I feel good.
yeah.
I'm good,
He's
bro.
also like super active in the gym though. I don't know if that affects it. Like he's like really
Yeah.
health maxer type of
I
guy.
am too, bro.
And it still got you.
It's like a 20% drawdown. It's not that
I
bad.
see you blasting them peptides.
Yeah, the Reddit shit.
I've kind of wanted to, but I never have.
But you're lean. Like,
Yeah.
you're obviously lean.
But-
So
Yo, I saw you with TGR yesterday, right? On stream. You guys gonna do a boxing match?
I don't know.
How much money would it take for like one of these companies, like a brand risk, to come to you and like actually get you on?
Well, I mean, bro, a lot of these companies have came to me already and offered me, but I don't really, for my first fight, I don't really care that much about the money, but they keep trying to give me these opponents that are like clearly way better than me.
Okay.
Like they're offering me opponents that have like 10 fights that are like 8-0, 9-0. I'm like, bro, this is my first fight. I've been boxing for 5 months.
Right.
Like, how are you going to offer me someone who's 9-0? Like, they're just trying to like clout farm me, you know? Like, give me to an opponent that can just milk me and like, fuck me.
what creator would you want to fight? Like, who would you call out?
I don't know. I mean, I'd fight anyone, but I want someone who's like at the same size as me, not like physically, but like social presence wise, so that we both benefit from it. You know, not some like random little dude that like is a boxer.
Yeah.
You know, I want like a fight that we both benefit from. But I think like dream fight. He's low-key my goat, so like I don't want to say it, but Andrew Tate,
Okay.
like to fight Andrew Tate,
You
that'd be
think you
dope.
can win like a chance?
Yeah, I think I'd win.
What?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
Well,
Bro,
we had
lost
that
it.
fight against that other guy.
He lost to Chase the Moore. Like that was bad, bro.
Okay.
Well, like I know this is gonna get clipped out of context.
How many rounds you taking Tate down, bro?
I don't know. I mean, he was taking a lot of hits from that one dude, so it'd maybe go to decision. But give me like 4.
Yeah.
4.
Doesn't he like own his own boxing thing?
Misfits.
Oh, okay, that's what it
They
is.
wanted to get me on. Yeah.
Why is Tate your go, by the way? I'm going to give you.
Bro, I mean, he was just one of the ones I was seeing when I was like
Yeah.
15.
No,
you
me
know?
too.
So even to
Right.
fight him would be like, damn, like this is. I feel
Nah,
bad,
bro,
but
he really like put a lot of people on, and like he kind of started the whole clipping thing. Like I remember when like I would scroll TikTok and like see Musa like clipping Andrew Tate and like making
Yeah.
money off this. Like they kind of
that funnel was, bro. That funnel was insane.
dude. Like I'm pretty sure like the real world was doing like 500K a week.
Yeah.
What? If not
Maybe more.
Way more.
Yeah, more, right? Yeah.
Way more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
500K a day, probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually,
It was the whole feed. It was like he changed everything. Like that
who's
shit.
the richest person you've met so far?
Donald Trump.
Okay, that doesn't count. I meant like, like online entrepreneur. Wait, hold on. You met Donald Trump? Where? When? What?
At a golf tournament. I'm good friends with his grandson.
Okay.
Like I've never talked about this before, but me and his grandson are like pretty good friends.
Okay.
And like I went to this the Cadillac Championship at Trump Durrell Golf Course with my brother, and his grandson was there and was like, "Yo, where are you at?" So we like linked up, watched him golf, and then we went to the suite. He was like, "Oh, you want to come to the suite?" I was like, "Yeah, I bet, let's go." And so we went in the suite, and I didn't know Trump was going to be there, but he was
Holy
there, and I just
shit.
sat next to him. We just sat next to each other and we were just watching golf.
Is he a chill guy?
I mean, I didn't really talk to him because, like, when you're in a room like that, you got to act like you've been there before.
Right,
you know? I'm
right,
not gonna be
right.
like, Donald Trump, let me get a picture.
It was while he was president?
Like,
This was a couple weeks ago.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yes.
Secret Service there?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Bro, whenever I've hung out with his grandson, Secret Service is everywhere.
Really? Yeah, I went to Mar-a-Lago event. It was like 300 people at the crypto conference and
Yeah.
Secret Service everywhere. It was
Like, bro, we went and played paddle like a couple months ago, and like Secret Service had.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know. I feel like we were talking about this because it's like I don't know, but yeah. Other than that, though,
Yeah, like online internet money that like you think is like
I want to hear yours because I've heard yours before. The fuckery of chatter, man.
Yo,
that was a clip taken out of context, and he's still like the most. Actually, no, I probably been doing more successful than him now. Because like now I'm like close to like Adam Weissman and stuff, you know, or like even like I'd say like the coolest online internet person that like I've gotten close to, and like that's made a lot of money. Is probably Tristan Thompson, dude. One of my goats, you know.
Dude, I don't even know who mine is. Like, there's definitely been some crazy people, but like,
You don't know.
no. See, this is the thing. I need to put myself in more room.
Right.
Like, I should be able to answer that question with someone crazy.
Right.
You know, I just don't know. Like, I need to put myself. I need to be more social. I need to stop being so introverted and like get out there.
So what's next for you? What's like the level up move? Give us like, close your eyes real quick and imagine yourself like 5 years from now. Okay, 5 years. Where are you? Like, where's your head taking you to, and how do you get there?
I mean, multi 8 figs.
Okay.
5 years will be what, 26?
Yeah, you'll be old as shit.
Yeah, multi 8 figs. Bigger on social platforms.
How much bigger?
Maybe like 5-10 mil on Insta.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's
Yeah.
a lot.
Why do you want to like, why keep grinding? Right? Like I always ask
Because I haven't made it yet.
this is,
But also it's like, bro, again, like the reason I really enjoy content and want to get like bigger is because I just want to impact more people, you know? Because like I really like to think of it as like I want to be that person to those people who were once in my position, you know? Because like people I used to watch like were a big reason I kept going and like are a big reason that I am where I am today, you know? So I want to do that for other people too. And I mean, yeah, but multi 8 figs. And I think like the play to get there is to continue to build my businesses. Maybe by then I'll have exited one or something, you know? But my goal is to kind of play like the investor type of game, I think. Like,
Julia's vibe.
yes and no, not really. No, more of like the find some of these smaller companies, come to them with my expertise, consult them, use my brand maybe as leverage a little bit, gain equity in some different, you know, companies across like the tech kind of finance niche, and just like, yeah,
Kill them.
scale them.
can you explain the trenchies plot, and do you have any on you? Like,
No, why did I not bring a bag?
Yeah.
Bro, that was so
I
stupid.
could use some. I could
Yeah.
use a little boost. You know?
Yeah. Should have brought some. Fuck. But the play with that is, bro, I mean, my partner, Fredo, who's been a good friend of mine for the past couple of years, has been in the dropshipping space his whole online business journey. And he always wanted to go the route of starting his own brand and building his own brand. So he started working on that product, Trenchies. Worked on it for like 8 months. I saw the whole process of him building that product. Finally, when the product was ready for launch, I kind of came to him and was like, yo, I want to be a part of this. You know, like it makes sense. You have like the logistical background with the drop shipping side of things. I have like the ads background as well as the personal brand to like give this a platform off rip. Like I'll invest in it. I want to be a partner. And he was like, bet. So we did that. And now the goal with that is like, bro, obviously I have this skill set of running ads and like systems from my agency that I can inject into Trenchies, as well as like the personal brand to, you know, give it the platform it's gotten already in 2 months. And the goal is just scale that as big as we possibly can.
I think I saw a post on TikTok. You guys already made your first $100,000.
Yeah. We've got offers to get in retail too.
Oh, really?
That we denied actually.
Why?
It's not ready yet.
Okay.
There's a lot more scaling to be done in the online world, just in the direct to consumer world, before we ever go to retail. Because retail is like one of those things where once you go in, you can't go back, you know? And it's like, if you put your product in store and it doesn't do well, you're getting kicked off the shelves and, bro, you're probably waitlisted for 3 years before you can ever get back on the shelves. And we just think our product, not that it's not ready for that yet, but we want everything to be perfect because, bro, this is like my first time running a brand like this. Like, I'm new to it. I'm still learning a lot. I still have a lot to learn. Like, just because people see Brez Scales and I've ran an agency for the past 4 years doesn't mean that I know everything about building my own candy brand, you know? So for us, we still have a lot to learn and a lot of experience to gain before we really, really can like go hard. But I really see the vision with it. And I think it can be, multi-8, if not 9-figure company one day.
That's sick.
Yeah.
CPG is kind of slept on as investment. I'm investing like a dog supplement company. It's just
I mean, I think with a business like these, bro, like if the product is good, it has potential. It's just about who the founder is, Like you have to, from an investor perspective, you have to look at who the founder is and are they really bought in? Like it's all about who is building this brand and are they capable of getting there? It's the same thing as like hiring an employee. You're not going to hire them if you don't think they're capable of the position. Are you going to invest in this company if you think the people are capable of?
What do you think about the world right now? Like people.
the political and economic state.
I was about to say that, bro.
Not like that.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, like I guess how do you? Because I envision you want to have kids, right?
Of course.
And like you're gonna raise them in
Yeah.
a correct way, right? Like how are you gonna raise your kids compared to like I guess how people are nowadays, right?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, like school will probably still be a thing, but like, I think the best thing you can do as a parent is let them experience as much as you possibly can, both like in the world of like doing cool things and also doing like things that kind of open their eyes to what's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, I always saw my dad owning a business and that opened my eyes to like, oh, I want to be a business owner myself one day, So I think putting your kids in positions where it can open their eyes to what's possible is really, really important so that they don't ever have the limiting beliefs of having to go down like the traditional path. And like they naturally have the instinct to like go and do something cool for themselves. And I think that that's all based on their experiences and a person's experiences. So I think it's really important to like put your kids in those positions where their eyes are open to what's possible and let them kind of figure it out on their own.
Would you tell someone who's 17, 18 right now, do you think they should go to college or no?
Well, depends what for. Like business, no. Bro, like
What if you don't know?
what they want to do.
Like, most people don't know what they want to do.
Bro, you're better off buying a course than you are. As long as you're buying it from the right person, you're better off buying a course than you are
Like
going
trying
to
to an
school.
online side hustle.
Yeah.
Like what should you go to college for?
I mean,
Social life.
doctor, shit like that.
Social life actually is kind of valid, I think. No.
I
Social development?
I have a complete opposite take from that.
Really?
Yeah, I
I
do
feel like the
too.
people you meet in college are just like
Yeah,
probably
like,
not people you want to be around.
yeah. It's like, okay, yeah, social development, but like, bro, you could be grinding in some sort of field of online business and going to dinner with different people you meet
Yeah.
online.
Like I'm sure
You
the
know?
people you meet in college are like fun, like some like fun IRL friends, but like I'd rather like go out and like have fun with like I don't
It
know.
depends where you go.
Or niches.
Yeah. I went to a good school, so it's like people are like cracked, low key.
Like what do they do?
I mean, just people who are like grinding startups and building companies. Like I actually have network for companies, but I think to play devil's advocate, a lot of the stuff I learned when I was in college, like I got Emont's course when I was in college because I had so much downtime. I got into crypto, learned about all this stuff while I was in college because like it's an excuse to kind of like not have to like feel pressure.
Yeah.
And so I learned a lot at the time.
You graduated?
Yeah.
Okay. But it's also like
Different paths, though.
generation.
Different gen.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm like a boomer, right?
Nah, just like a little bit different, you know.
Boom.
No,
I
we're
think,
Gen
like-
Z. We're Gen Z.
I think like we
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think like us like having like COVID in our high school like kind of like fucked up that trajectory, you know? Because like dude, the whole online money world seemed changed when COVID happened.
Everything changed. Yeah.
Yeah.
The internet was.
You were already in college when COVID happened, right?
I was junior. Yeah.
So it's like kind of
Yeah.
like super different.
Sophomore, junior. Yeah.
Like literally, I think like the whole world kind of changed when that happened because
Yeah.
I was also going to go to college. I did go to college, but I dropped out.
A day.
Yeah, pretty much did. Yeah. I never officially dropped out. I'm probably still enrolled as an FIU student, but yeah.
Funny.
Anything else you want to talk about? Do you feel like pretty good?
Clav's nose job. No, I'm kidding. I've been asked about bullshit like that all day, every day. It's like, I don't know. What do you think?
About
Any bullshit we want to clip farm? Like this is like the moment, right?
I have nothing to say about his nose.
Are you going to the World Cup?
I did.
Yeah, we won.
Oh,
And I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, probably again.
Yeah.
Oh, did you go the same?
You gonna go again?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Which game did you go to?
We went to Saudi Uruguay.
Okay. I want to see some elimination game. Like,
Yeah.
I want to go to that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That was
it was pretty dope, bro. That was not my first soccer game. I had been to a soccer game before, where Messi played actually
oh shit.
here in Miami.
Copa
But
America? Or like a Inter Miami game?
Inter Miami
Oh,
game.
okay.
Yeah. But that was my first World Cup game, and we went to like a suite and shit.
Yeah, it was super cool.
It was dope.
Who took you?
A brand.
Yeah.
It was a brand deal.
Oh, it wasn't the
was
Chatterbait guy? Okay.
Oh,
I was thinking something else. I went to Morocco, Brazil, bro, and it was cool, but like it was 1-1. And there's no extra time, there's no PK.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
That's what our game was too.
Yeah.
But I just had fun like sitting there watching. Like it was my first soccer game, so it was kind of cool.
You had money on it too.
Yeah.
We put 5K on Saudi, and then Saudi scored. And we were telling him like, yo, cash out, cash out, cash out.
damn.
And I did cash
Jesus.
out. And then Uruguay scored and they ended up tying. So I
Right.
cashed out.
So does 5K get your blood flowing on a sweat? Like you're feeling?
Yeah, the night before
Okay.
that, this was my first time ever placing a bet on a sporting event, but I put 5K on Justin Gaethje and he won.
Whoa, what was that? Was that a 5X or what was that?
It was like 5K to win 21.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then so next day, I was like, shit, my first ever sports bet, I won. So I put money on Saudi, won
You
again.
want to get? Have
I'm
you
up
bet
like,
since then?
no, I'm up like
Okay.
35 racks. First
Holy
ever time
shit.
ever doing any betting.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's gonna become an addict.
No, I cashed it out.
What gets your blood flowing? Because like low key, I'm actually gonna go with this, bro. $100 is my blood.
A couple weeks ago, I had like a crypto position that was bigger than my net worth, which is like I just had like a massive spot height position, and then like everything else, I was like massive leverage. So that was like, dude, that was tough. But I made a lot off it. Like that was like a multi-six-figure thing. So yeah, that's one of the second best trade I've made, I guess. Yeah.
Let's end this off with why aren't you in crypto? This is a crypto native podcast. So why aren't you in crypto?
So anytime I've tried to get into crypto, I just lose money, bro.
Okay. Why?
I just be buying shit.
Did you trade meme coins?
I mean, for a little bit, yeah.
Do you think there's a process problem where you only enter at the very top because it's like all you're hearing about, but like right now you would never enter? It's like,
Yeah.
Like you want to buy Bitcoin when it's at 100K, and like everyone's talking about it. No.
oh, okay.
Do you
I mean,
ever
now's
buy
the time to be buying Bitcoin,
Yeah.
probably, right?
So why don't you have one?
No, maybe I should buy one.
You could just get a few and not even think about it, right? Like, no,
Yeah.
just leave it. You don't need the money.
That's
It's
Do
just
you like anything about crypto?
I mean, yeah.
What do you like?
Cool. Like, kind of just cool, but I think people like over speculate, like, oh, this coin does this, and they have like a video game for this coin. Like, who gives a fuck, bro? That doesn't do shit for the world. Like, the coin's gonna go up if it gets hyped up or not. Like, especially meme coins, people would be like, oh, this is this narrative. This is, bro, like, that shit doesn't matter. If it gets hyped up, the coin's gonna go up.
this. There's like a path that everyone like they join crypto, and then you're like, oh my god, there's so much cool stuff here. There's so many cool builders, and then you like keep learning about it, and then you're like, oh my god, everything's
All
trash.
this is meaningless.
It's ass. Yeah, it's terrible.
But like, bro, if meme coins got like hot again, like I would probably throw around because now like I have some connections where people would probably like help me out a little bit. Like you would probably help me out a little bit.
What is-
This is
you're not supposed to do that.
Oh,
I don't know.
wait, what?
Never mind.
That's not like actually like I don't know. I would never do that. Like I actually have not like gotten any shit like any benefits from stuff.
I don't think he was trying to say it like that. Like,
I know.
I know.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
I don't know. Like Orangey would tell me like, oh, I think this coin is
Yeah.
good, you know, and I would look into it myself.
Probably afterwards.
This is the culture
Yeah,
of
maybe
crypto,
just
though.
cut that out because that's gonna get taken as like insider.
No, I know, and it's like this is the culture of crypto, though, is telling your friends what you bought and like shilling your friends. But when when you have a following, it's like taken a different way for some
Yeah.
reason.
I told Tristan Thompson to buy Asteroid 2 days ago, and my other friend, the guy who wraps my cars, David. I told him to buy Asteroid. It was like at 25 mil, and then yesterday the plushie. Do you know what Asteroid is, by the way?
I've seen it on
Yeah,
Twitter.
it's like the SpaceX mascot. The plushie got listed on the website, and it went to 85 mil.
I know. Oh, he bought it 40. Did you tell him to sell?
No, they didn't buy.
Oh,
I told them
God.
to. Though.
Okay.
They didn't buy.
See, yeah, this is like the number one skill is sell.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you got to learn how to sell. That's
my problem, bro. Is I go up and I don't sell because I don't know when to sell.
Always. That's my friend Flood. He says always be selling. That's like the motto of his life. Always be selling.
Yeah. I don't know when to buy.
Yeah.
So buy at the top, sell at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's why it's important to have cash flow.
That's my motto. Huh?
That's why it's important to have cash flow.
Exactly, bro.
There you go.
True. This was fire. I mean, I don't know if there's anything else.
Anything you want to talk about?
Current economic,
Political.
political and economic
What
state
do
of
you
the
think
world.
about the blue hair transgenders? No, I'm kidding.
Bro. You know my thoughts on those.
Yeah.
They're good for the world.
All right.
All right. Well, that was that's a wrap. This first episode
Yeah. That was fire, bro.
of this show thing.
Honestly, I think that was actually pretty lit.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Like,
Thanks for having me on.
Of course, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks
Yeah.
for being our first guest.
I'm excited to watch
Pilot
it. Yeah.
episode.
Pilot episode. One day I'm gonna look back at this
Yes.
first guest.
Talk to yourself real quick.
Talk to myself.
Yeah, talk to yourself.
Future self, if you're watching this.
I have hella videos where I talk to myself.
I don't know. What am I supposed to say?
All right.
You talk to yourself.
do you think your future self, like, are you gonna have like a whole sleeve? Like, are you just gonna be like full tats?
No, probably not. Like I'll probably finish this arm and then
Right.
maybe do some more. We'll see. We'll see.
We should end every episode with the talk to yourself.
Okay.
And you know how like Billie Eilish?
That'd be
like,
good.
That one really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, talk to yourself for like if we do like episode 100.
Right.
Okay,
How many
so
followers are you at today?
what age am I when I'm watching this?
1 year from now.
1 year
Yeah,
from now?
1 year from now, where you
A
at?
year from now, I'm at 2 million followers on Instagram, 1 million on YouTube,
Okay.
1.5 million on TikTok.
Anything you want to accomplish? Like you want to buy any car? Anything cool?
Maybe a Bugatti Veyron.
You want to buy your parents something cool, a house, or like any other.
Take them on a cool trip. Maybe
Okay.
buy them watches.
Okay. A certain amount of money you want to have in a certain amount of place. You want to
Eight
have like
pigs.
8 figs. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't you already feel like you can already do whatever you want? Like at a certain point, like what?
Yeah, it's
What
just
do you
a
like
matter of time.
aspire for?
I think I can do anything. Time just has to play its toll.
Mm-hmm.
So I think everything that I say I can do, I will do. It's just a matter of like the time playing out and it catching up.
Right.
Yeah.
So finances, followings, anything with about relationship, faith, life, wealth, health.
Wife and kids in a year.
Kick. No. Not for years. Not for years yet. Get closer with God, BA Figs, 2 mil on Instagram, million plaque on YouTube,
How many do you have on IG right now?
1.3.
Nice.
Health.
Are you spamming reels? Is that why? How do you get?
Yeah, I post a couple reels a day.
Okay.
Health, I mean, just be in better shape than I am today.
Box.
Maybe have my first fight. Yeah,
Hey.
have my first fight, maybe.
Get your ass beat.
Brez versus Orangey. Brand Ritz.
Dude,
Yo, why'd you lie? Fucking heard that?
you're not far off, Orangey.
Y'all want to know.
From this being a
By the
good.
way,
What?
I'm want to know already.
Mm.
Why she lost? Yo, what the fuck?
She's laughing at
No,
her.
yo, that's so
asshole.
unsupportive.
Yeah.
Wow, it's fucked up. That's a wrap.
That's a
Episode
wrap.
1.
All right. Appreciate y'all having me on.
Yeah.
That was sick,
Good
bro.
combo.
Dude, I didn't realize you were that young, bro. It's crazy.
You thought I was how old?